Hey everybody, this is the Last Living GameCube. Welcome back to more Bayonetta. In the last episode, we had our very first major boss fight in the game, and in this episode we are going to be exploring Chapter 5, The Lost Holy Grounds. Now, once we start the chapter, I'll tell you how bitter I am toward this game today.
Where the hell am I? I'd better have got frequent flyer miles for that flight.
Okay, starting off here, we have a book here, and this pathway will start breaking apart and falling off. There are parts of this pathway that will just break apart and fall off, except for one part, which we'll get to in a little bit. Now, this game just does not want me to record it today. But tough shit. I'm recording it anyway because I don't have anything else to upload today. Well, with the exception of Part 7 of Project Madness, which I'm not going to be uploading until March. Or probably the middle of March. So yeah, starting off here, we have a fight against these decorations. Yeah, it's called decorations. And if you do not get perfect on that fight, I swear to God, you need some mental help. Anyways, ooh, cage, ooh, gate must break down and see what's inside. No! There is clearly a barrier over it, and we won't be able to get through there until a later chapter in the game. Yeah, it's so dickish, but it's alright. Anyways, here we get the introduction to a brand new enemy. And not just one brand new enemy, but two. Now, I hate these things. You never fight them on their own. You always have to fight them together. And their attacks can combo you to death. These things are called Grace and Glory. Yeah, those claws are actually not part of their body. They're just weapons that they hold in their hands. Now, I'm not going to be talking that much in this fight, mainly because I'm feeling really bitter towards the way it's been treating me recently. Yeah, basically, they just kept comboing me to death, and I wasn't able to use any torture attacks on these guys for some time. And whenever they hit me, I was not able to use any torture attacks at all, and thus, they just comboed me to death multiple times. In multiple takes I had. This is like my 7th take of this day, of this chapter, I swear to God. Now, okay, come on. Keep. Yes! Okay, good. I actually got perfect on this fight. I hope I did. I'd be really bitter if I did not get perfect on combos, considering how much I did. Well, I did not use 2 torture attacks like I should have, but oh, well, actually, I think a second torture attack would have... Yeah, second torture attack would not have given me a perfect combo. But either way, now that we're done with that, either way, yeah, I hate fighting Grace and Glory. They're not the most annoying enemies in the game, but they are pretty damn annoying. Because triggering Witch Time with those guys is so freaking hard that they get, and the fact that you lose magic every time you get hit just makes them even harder to fight and survive against. I just hate those guys so damn much. I swear to God. Anyways, going in here, we have an Alpine mission. This one is either really easy or really hard. This one, basically, you just have to use Witch Time at the right time. You know what? Better yet, just cut ahead to my successful attempt just to save you all the torture I had from this. Because this game really hates me today, but basically what you're supposed to be doing in this Witch Time Alpine mission is just using XA, then X repeatedly, just using Wicked Weaves. That'll do a crap ton of damage. And attack me already, damn. Alright. Alright, I don't know. Whoa, I did not see that there, and yet I was able to counter it. What the heck? Okay, come on. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, what? I clearly showed the dodge animation before he hit me, and he still gave me damage anyway. I'm going to frame by frame that and see what the hell happened there. Okay, I am seriously gonna frame by frame that. I refuse to accept that I took a hit there. And yeah, you have to fight a Grace and a Glory when using Witch Time on these assholes is really friggin' hard, and they force you to use Witch Time anyway. Luckily, I should be able to use a torture attack on them just fine. I'm just hoping that they end up dying, because fighting one of them is not too bad, but fighting two at once is really fucking bad. Okay, good. Now. I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's hope that... Dude. Okay. Hey, hit me again. Okay, I got to... Yeah, I gotta make the timing better. Okay, come on. Dude! I dodged! I hate these guys! Hate these guys so damn much. Come on. It's right, I don't even care what I get anymore. There we go. Torture attack. Come on! Sorry if I'm not talking. I really just wanted to get this fight over with. And at this point, I don't even care how much damage I took. As long as I got this done, I was fine. Well, what's really funny is that in one of my previous takes, I ended up getting, like, so much in terms of time, it was not even fun. Ended up finishing it off in, like, just over 2 minutes. So, I only had, like, 1 minute and 46 seconds left, which was kind of funny. Anyways, at least I got gold here, so I'm actually kind of surprised I got perfect on combos, considering the fact that, for some reason, perfect combos just wouldn't work for me in this area. Okay, back here where we fought Grace and Glory for the first time. Going through here, you have a bunch of enemies that you can fight off here. Well, technically, you don't have to fight them off, but I recommend you do, just to get some more halos, in case you're really, really needing them. These platforms might break apart, but they won't fall down. And, you! Come on, don't spawn where I can't see you. That is just bad game design right there. What the fuck ever. Anyways, you can actually reflect these back to their original host, which is actually kind of funny. I discovered that in one of my previous takes in this area. Well, at the very least, I had fun with that discovery. Anyways, coming over here, we have a cutscene.
Huh. My lipstick.
Nothing. Damn. What the?
I've often seen a girl without lipstick, but lipstick without a girl? Most curious, isn't it, Cheshire? What's also most curious is how a child like you has kept afloat in this town.
The name is Luca! And don't you think it's a little strange to be worried about my well-being? Sure, the Festival of Resurrection is peak security. The thing only happens once every 500 years. Can you blame them? Besides, when you look as good as I do, security isn't a problem. A killer like you, on the other hand, I'm sure you found a way.
That little girl. I've seen her somewhere.
Hey, don't go freaking out on me. We both know you came here for something. But what you don't know is the closer you get, the harder it's gonna be for you to get away from me and what you've done. You'll have to fess up to it all. I can't wait for you to get your hands on whatever it is you're after.
Let me guess. You want a cut? Well, if you're still alive by then, perhaps you can appeal to my generosity.
Still alive? You may be standing right in front of me, but you're definitely not living in reality. Which is a shame, because the truth is always going to be the truth. All I see when I look at you, the real you, is the truth. The truth is, you killed my father. I don't care who believes me. They can't project the truth. The truth will set me free from your black stain on my life. The truth will allow me to expose you to the world. Then, I'll have won. And I'll do it without stooping to your level. Because I'm not a heartless witch like you. Whoa, whoa! What are you gonna do? Kill me in plain sight? Go ahead. It would only prove everything I've said about you. Well, that and sadden the hearts of a number of young ladies. Claire, and Trish, and Sylvia, and Amy. Oh, you don't want to piss her off, let me tell you. Hell hath no fury. What the?
Anyways, now that we're done with that, we get introduced to another brand new enemy, and this is not just a fairness clone. This is a fearless. It actually has some attacks that are more powerful than that of a fairness, but those attacks are also easier to dodge, so those are easier to counter rather. And alright, I'm gonna go after the fairness first, mainly because it's harder to counter. Okay. Alright, 110, I'm impressed. Ooh, oh my god, I'm surprised I was able to get that so easily. And bam, it's done. See that? Oh, whoa, that doesn't activate which time? Ooh, another torture attack, awesome. Okay, I'm not sure if you've been able to hear that slamming of the buttons, but I was actually using 2 thumbs instead of just 1. And bam! Haha, I think I did perfectly in that fight. Alright, now, actually wait, I did perfectly on that fight, but I don't think I did too good on the well, let's see how well I did on that fight anyway. Alright, now going through here, we have a bunch of really large enemies that we do not actually need to fight. You just have to avoid this area, and then, bam. I got 10,000 that's the best combo I've ever gotten, and yet, I still didn't do perfect on combos. I don't know why, but I've never gotten perfect on combos in that particular verse. I don't know why. But oh well, it's alright. I did pretty good at everything else, so I can accept it. And I have almost 80,000 halos, okay. Let's turn this around. Anyways, that book that we just collected tells you about this structure right here. That once you turn the knob, day shall become night as I escape the netherworld to face my enemies. Okay, no. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I don't know about you, but I wasn't really that big on Power Rangers. However, I was really good with I really did like Power Rangers Samurai. Even though Power Rangers Samurai was the first Nickelodeon Power Rangers series to ever, which ended up becoming a trend even to this day. There are still other Power Rangers series that aired on Nickelodeon, but honestly, I didn't really pay attention to that many of them. I was a bigger fan of some of the older Power Rangers series like Time-Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, sometimes Jungle Fury, and especially RPM. Power Rangers RPM is probably my favorite Power Rangers series. Now, going down here is gonna be a pain in the ass, because you have to fight yet another pair of these assholes. Oh, come on, I fucking dodged! Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for this part. I torture attacked the wrong one. Oh well. Well, the other one is not that easy to counter, even though the fight or Grace of Glory, I can't tell which one is Grace and which one is Glory, but the fire enemy is really easy to counter. It has one attack that is super easy to counter, and okay, I think that's the lightning version of that attack. Come on, get over here. Alright. I'm staying quiet just because I really do not want to die here again before we get introduced to the new enemy, which is coming up right over here. This thing is called a Harmony, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it is. Now, these guys are kind of jerkish to fight, but I have kind of an easy method to fight these guys with. And I still was not able to fight these guys. Now, what you want to do is that when you counter them with Witch Time, once you counter them with Witch Time, you want to get in the air and then bring them down to the ground with your A attacks. Because once you do that... Oh, come on! I did not want to do the torture attack! Now, a torture attack is a tremendous liability here. Now, torture attacks will instantly kill them, but that's pretty much it. The weapon that it spawns stays in your inventory, and it is really bad for attacking. Well, unless you use Witch Time. See, there, it is really bad for attacking. Even though it does kill them quite easily, I personally have a lot of trouble with that weapon, and I personally like using your foot attacks better. Jeez. Anyways, of course I did bad on... I don't know how you could possibly do good on combos in this area, considering the fact that you have... I don't know how you could possibly do good on combos, considering the fact that you have two sets of enemies to fight at once. Oh well, anyways... I do not care what anyone says. That looks like the Ocarina of Time. It really does. Anyways, bam! Broken Witch Heart. Now what's really stupid is that forming a full Witch Heart will not fully heal you. Or actually, it won't heal you at all. It'll just increase your maximum vitality. I really hate that so much, the fact that it can't heal you. Because there are times in the game where you really should be healing. Oh well. Anyways, then again, this is not like it is in Kirby where they provide you with health items all the time, so... Well, honestly, if Kirby can learn a few things from Bayonetta in terms of difficulty, because... If Kirby's difficulty... If you don't heal nearly as much in Kirby as... If you don't heal as much in Kirby as you usually do, and... If you heal in Kirby as much as you heal in this game, then it'll probably be a lot harder and probably be more enjoyable for everybody else. I mean, Kirby is known for being criticized for its lack of difficulty, but other than that, yeah, that's really not that good. It's really not that bad. Other than that, it's a pretty good series. Oh well, I don't really need to heal that much anyway, so... I'll just go down here. Bam! Okay, that meteorite-like descent is the only thing I can open this up. It's basically like the meteor ground pound in Mario Sunshine. Jormungandr Staff. I like how that's a German-like name, despite the fact that that Vigrid actually is in Norway and not Germany. Oh well. Anyways, going through here, I really feel better about having that sword saw in my back, because here we have the introduction to my least favorite enemy in the game. This is an Ardor. I think that's what it's called. Yes it is. Yes it is. Okay. Now, this thing will combo you to death if you are not prepared to fight it. Ah. Okay. Very good. I'm going to just keep checking. There we go. And bring it down. Hopefully bring down its health a considerable amount. Alright. Alright. Yes, it died already. Okay, now. Now, come on. Ah, damn it, I didn't dodge it in time. Oh well. Fighting one of these guys I'm okay with, just not fighting them all in a pattern like that, considering how much it can combo you to fucking death. Oh, I hate this guy with a bloody passion. Well, once his shield is down, he's pretty much just no different from any other angel, only has a weapon that can do a crap ton of damage to you. Other than that, he's not that bad in fighting. Okay. Yeah, his shield is the only thing that makes him a pain in the ass, and that shield prevents a lot of damage and can kill your combos. As you can see right there, my combos only went to a silver because of that damn shield. Nah, I'm not going to take that weapon, despite how much I could probably use it, even though, well, that weapon I don't really like too much, although it can occasionally rack up combos very well. And I'm just going to jump up there and dodge it with a jump, and I'm going to attack this to see what else. Oh, just halos, okay. Going through here. We get to fight more harmonies. All right. Bring him down to the ground. Bring him down to earth. All right, bring him down to the ground counts as... I do not want to torture attack these assholes because doing so will make it so that they just die immediately. And did I actually do perfect? I actually did perfect on that fight. That was awesome. Normally I don't get that fight done perfectly. Anyways, going down here, we get to do another Alphi mission. Now, this Alphi mission, unlike all the other ones in this area, is going to be super easy. Like, I mean, seriously, the method I'm going to use will make this thing a breeze. Sorry about the random cut there. I just had to go away for a second, and I had to do a second take of this. Basically, what you have to do is just stay in the air for 1 minute, and you're good. This is a really easy method. If you have Kolshithra equipped, all you have to do is jump in the air, hold X, and yes, hold X, not just press it, and then just bring these enemies, deer and decorations, up toward you. Now, what's really funny is this is actually my second take doing this because I ended up failing because for some reason, instead of just bringing the enemy up to me, it would just cause the enemy to spin around sometimes, which pisses me off to no end how that happens, and I don't know why the game programmed that with this whip. Well, then again, this whip, otherwise this whip wouldn't really have that much. Well, to be fair, this whip is pretty damn bad with combos anyway, so yeah, that short spinning around the enemy there, that is what screwed me over. Okay, good. Okay, come on. I need to keep doing me. And it's started getting darker. I think if I... There we... You know what? I'm just going to keep spinning around. This spinning around attack is what caused me to fail the mission anyway, because I kept doing that instead of just pulling the enemies up toward me the whole time. I don't know why the game was just acting out like that, but it just did. Anyways, that is a really easy mission. There are other methods to doing this besides Kolshithra, but I don't know what, one, I don't know what they are, and two, I think if I did, they'd probably be more difficult than Kolshithra. I find Kolshithra the easiest method for any mid-air attack, or mid-air Alfheim missions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's gonna be the method that we'll be doing from now on. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to re-equip Scarborough Flare as the arm weapon of that set, because I'm not really going to be using Kolshithra that much, considering how shitty of a combo it provides. Anyways, these engravings that you find on the wall, those will deal a crap ton of damage in combo mass. Yeah. You do not want to step on those. If you do, you get screwed over really hard. Anyways, I'm just going to move around there. I'm mistaken. This should be here, and... Okay, thank God I didn't touch any of those. If I touched them, I would have been severely pissed. Anyways, the moon goes away, and we get stand on there, and this platform just closes up for us. Well, that empty space, rather, but still. Anyways, pull this lever, and I don't know why, in every single practice run I have, whenever I see a lever, I always call it a level. I don't know why, it always happens. Now, just bring that in, and collect the gecko, thank you. Anyways, that center pot right over there will always contain an arcade bullet. Now, I forgot to mention this when I was fighting the Fearless for the first time. Sometimes if you defeat a Fearless, you have a small chance of getting an arcade bullet dropped for you. And it actually happened in one of my previous playthroughs, but unfortunately, it did not happen here. Anyways, this strange power source was preventing that from reforming, and that power source is a freaking... Oh, thank God I had enough to perform another torture attack. I would have been pissed if I didn't. Anyways, come on, Megaton. Yes. Okay, now... Come on. Alright. Keep attacking you. Nice! I didn't even need a second torture attack. That was awesome. I was actually paying more attention to my magic than I was on how much HP the enemy had left. Which is usually a first. I guess that actually helped. And how well did I do there? I still took damage, but oh well. I'm not really hurting for any of that. Even though I only have half of my HP left. Which is actually kind of bad considering what I have left to fight. He's going down here. And there's still a bunch of bats in here. I'm just gonna keep opening this up. Out here is the part you really need to stay awake and pay attention for, because if you stand still, sometimes the moon, sometimes the wind will move you around. I don't know why I said moon. Sometimes the wind will just keep moving you around, and it could cause you to fall down, and it could potentially die. Yeah, you could die. You heard me right. Either way, going through here, we have another Alfheim mission. This one is actually somewhat difficult.